Your girl is struggling today, y'all. Yesterday was day one of Vlogmas, and I shared that I'm $80,000 short of my 2023 goal. And today, I want to talk more about that and why. Because regardless of what type of business you're in or thinking about getting into, there's some core principles that have honestly gone wrong the last couple of months that I've been trying to grow my YouTube agency, and I want to talk about it. Part of the reason that I'm struggling so much today is I have been working so much. And I recently started time tracking like every second when I've been working, and I'll show you some of the results of that. But let me just tell you, I've been working. And I feel like sometimes people make it out to seem like it's a work harder, work more problem. But I've been tracking my work and I'm working a lot of hours. And if you're working a full-time job or you're a parent or whatever it might be, you might not have the option to work more hours. And so I'm hoping that as I talk to you guys about the things that are going wrong in my business, it helps you to figure out how to work on yours or your side hustle or whatever pursuit you have better without just working more. But also, we're going to this freaking cancer ward for the month and I'm not packed, and somehow my office became a crap show. So I need to clean up some of this stuff, get some laundry, and then let's talk about the issues that I'm having that are on the business, the issues that I'm having that are in the business, and my plan to try to fix them this month. All right, let's do some laundry and talk about it. Okay, so lots of laundry. The in the business issues that I'm having are the speed to execution. I am absolutely the bottleneck right now on the team. Not everything anymore, but so much is flowing through me, and at the same time, I'm trying to limit my time working in the business that it's sometimes slowing down our speed to execution, which is one of the issues related to client satisfaction. And then the other issue related to client satisfaction is quality control. So as we've gone from editing 1 video a week to editing 20 videos a week, one, we need more editors, and everybody you hire just isn't, the same skill level. And also, I can't have my eyes on every single piece of content anymore. And so those are in the business things that I could just work harder to try to solve. But I've tried to work on the business, change those systems, change those structures. I had an open pack of Nerds in my pocket and it just went everywhere. I think I last wore this when I was with my nieces and got them like some Halloween candy and whatnot. Anyway, so to solve those on the business issues, or to solve those in the business issues, I implemented some different things as on the business structures, but I made a couple mistakes. The first one is that I need to hire more to help with the speed of execution, and I need to hire better to help with the quality control issues with the video edits. But when I hired our support staff, I hired them on an hourly basis, but the agency gets paid on a per client basis. And so yesterday when I said, oh man, there's nerds everywhere. Yesterday when I showed the graph of the business income, there were people who were commenting like, man, you've made $100,000 in this business this year. You're making $20,000 a month. Like, that's amazing. And it is amazing. We're bringing that in. But if I'm getting paid on a per client basis, but I'm paying out on a per hour basis, there's a discrepancy there that is eating my profit. Like, imagine I have 10 clients, right? And they're all paying me X amount of money. That doesn't really matter how much it is, but they pay me a certain amount each. Well, what I should have done is I should have hired my support staff based on the number of clients that they would be serving. So if I have 1 client, then I pay my support staff for 1 client. 2 clients, 2 clients, 3 clients, 3 clients. If I lose a client, 2 clients, 2 clients, right? And so that way my expenses scale with my revenue. And maybe that's like something that I should have known. Yes, I went to business school. Yes, I've run other businesses. I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. I don't know why I did it that way. The problem is right now, let's say I'm paying a support staff for 20 hours a week or 30 hours a week. Well, that might have worked when I had 5 clients. But remember, we were having some quality control issues because we had some editors who weren't doing a great job. And, I was being the bottleneck, right? Like, Of course, I take responsibility for everything that happens within the business because it's my business. But the fact of the matter is, I hired for 20 hours a week when I had 5 clients because that's what I thought it would take. But then we lost a client and that person kept working 20 hours a week. And then we lost another client and that person kept working 20 hours a week. Why? Because there's a lot of work to be done, right? So they're filling up those hours, but now my revenue's dropping, my expenses are staying the same, and my profit margin is just drastically shrinking. So one fix, there's so many nerds and everything. One fix that we're gonna have to do is that I need to have a conversation with my support staff and I need to put them on a per client pay rate. And it's not gonna affect their payment too much, right? So if they're getting paid, I'm not that great at math, but let's just say they're getting paid $400 right now for what they're working and they have 4 clients. Well, technically that's basically them getting paid $100 per client. And all I'm gonna do is switch it so that if we lose a client and then they have 3 clients, they'll get paid $300. But also, if we continue to grow the business and they get 5 clients, they will get paid more. They get 6 clients, they will get paid more. Just so that those things stay in lockstep. Speaking of growing the business, that's the other main thing that has prevented me from reaching that $100,000 a month mark. Just haven't been bringing in enough clients quickly enough. And part of that is like when you're having quality control issues and you're having speed to execution issues and you're having clients that aren't happy, then I feel like it made sense to slow down on taking sales calls and trying to get new clients and try to make those clients happy so that they don't churn, and also fix the systems so that those new clients don't end up having the same problem. And I think we've done a lot of that. I can't help but be sad because I feel like some of the clients that we lost early on, if I knew then what I know now, which that's not a thought that only I have ever had. If I knew then what I know now, we would have been able to serve those clients way better. We would have been able to keep them, but you know, you do what you can. But anyway, so we slowed down on bringing in new clients until I felt like our systems were a little bit better. And then I had to figure out how to build up my sales pipeline and bring in lots of leads. As we've started to build up that sales pipeline again, I've been able to get on more sales calls, which has been great because you can't get a new client if you didn't even get the chance to get in front of them and pitch them on your offer. There's 2 things that I want to do. I want to get more leads, and I also want to test out selling our service without needing to get on a sales call first. So a lot of online business advice says that if your product is around the $2,000 mark, which mine is, and over that, depending on how many video edits we're doing, etc., then you should sell on a sales call and you shouldn't have just like a page where people can purchase. And maybe that's good advice, maybe it's not, but I kind of want to test it for myself. So I want to get more leads, and I want to give those leads the option to hop on a call with me. We can talk about our services. I can look at their YouTube channel real quick and tell them, you know, some of the things that I would change, or for them to just jump in and buy right away if they feel confident in the product. Right now, I would definitely say that our top lead source is the cold emails that we send out. So I have a lead manager on my team who helps to find qualified leads and then send them cold looms and cold emails and DMs, and those do a great job of getting us leads. But then also making content. That's another top winner for us, is just when I make content, whether it's writing emails or making YouTube videos or whatever it might be, it helps people to know what I'm doing and get them booked on a sales call. This lighting is super weird, but hopefully y'all are okay with it because we're gonna rock with it. So the reason I know that I'm working so many hours is because I've been tracking it with this thing called Rise. It's an app that's on my laptop, and I've used other trackers before, but I really like this one. So first and foremost, we're looking at like just the day view. So today's Saturday, and you can see that this morning I woke up at like 4 a.m. and I couldn't go back to sleep. So I just got up and I did an hour of work. And I was actually reviewing the vlog that went out yesterday, as well as one other video for a client that was going to go out. And if you like this app, if you like this habit tracker, which I absolutely love it, I've got a code in the description where I believe it'll get you like your first month free, so you can try it out. I've tried a ton of time trackers, but this one is absolutely the best. It doesn't just track your time, but it tells you where you're spending your time, tells you areas that you can improve on. And that's what's led me to feel like, I know I'm working hard. I know I'm putting in the time and the effort. And if I can just solve these couple of issues and make systems to solve them so that it's not dependent on my time and my effort, I feel like we could really just break through to the next level. I don't know how much money the agency will make, both in terms of revenue and in terms of profit this month. But I do know that I want to get off of that $20,000 benchmark. Like, I want to get past that. And I also want to increase the profit margin so that I don't feel like I'm just making what I'm spending, and instead it's actually a business that can be sustained over time. Let me know in the comments how you guys feel about Vlogmas so far, what you want to see. And while you wait for tomorrow's video, if you want to see more behind the scenes of how I find leads, of exactly how I find leads and what that looks like, I spent a week applying Alex Hormozi's $100 Million Leads book, applying it to my business, and I vlogged about that. So I will put that link right here for you to click on, but I'll also put it in the description for you as well. All right, if you watched to the end, comment orange, because my pen is orange, my shirt's orange, my socks are orange. That was unintentional, but it'll let me know you're a real one and you stayed till the end. Thanks for watching.